So hello everyone, now I will be demonstrating our simulation in Proteus. So let's move on in this circuit. So this is basically the schematic drawing that we need to draw in Proteus. So let's go to Proteus. So this is a blank project that I have created, and I believe so far you have done 2 experiments, so you can create a blank project. So I am showing it from here. So first you need to pick some components. So I'm clicking on P, then the components obviously we need atmega32. So atmega32, this one I'm just double clicking, and then I need push button. So push, first one button active SPST push button, so I need this, so double clicking this one, and then I need pull up resistance. So resist, let's say, so you can take any resistance and just double clicking this one, and then I think what you need, let me check. So obviously you need the motor controller and motor as well. So the motor, I can write motor. So there are different options as well. You can choose this one, active simple DC motor model. Also you can choose this one, animated DC motor model with inertia and loading. So if you choose this one, there will be inertia and loading effects as well, just like your practical experiments. So I'm taking this motor DC, and you need the L298N. So as I mentioned previously, we will be using L293D. so this one, push pull 4 channel driver with diode. So this is basically our motor driver. So I'm taking this one. So I think all components I have chosen now. Okay, so let's draw the circuits. Atmega32, I am placing this here. Next, motor DC, I may place it here. L293D, I may place it here. And next we need 2 buttons. So one is here and another is here. We need this resistance 2 times to provide our operation. I am rotating it by pressing minus. So 2 resistance, and then I need the voltage source connections and ground, I think. Okay, so you can find this in terminals. So in terminals, this power, I am keeping it here, power, and then again here and then here as a rotating. And then I need the ground. So ground, I can place it here. Now I want to do the connections. Okay, so the connection should be like this. I am using this PD. Okay, let me check first. So I am using D2 and D3. That means this PD2 interrupt 0. So this should be connected like this, and again this is our pull-up resistance, and similarly this interrupt on, that means pin number 17, I need to connect it with this switch, and this is our connection for pull-up resistance, and this should be connected with ground. This should also be connected, and you notice here in this L293D there are 2 grounds, so I need to connect them. Okay, I can just connect it here. And out 1 and out 2. So for this motor we will connect with out 1 here and out 2 with here. So motor output connection is given. Now these 3 pins, and if you notice, so ENA, we need to connect it with A0. So this ENA, that is EN on in this case, we need to connect it with A0, this one PA0, and then IN on, that is INA with A1. So IN on with A1, and then IN2 with this one A2. So this is your connection. If you notice, A1 with INA or IN on in case of our Proteus simulation, and similarly this connection is completed, this one is completed. So let me check if all are connected. Oh, now this portion, this is the actually voltage supply portion, and if you notice closely, there are two supply, one is VSS and VS. So for this I want to show another things. This is actually the documentation for L293D. So here it is already written, it has two VCC supply. One is for internal logic translation, that is 5 volt supply, and another is power VCC for drivers, because motor can operate, let's say, at 5 volt or up to 36 volt for this L293D. So obviously these two connections, these two voltage requirement are different. That's why two types of voltage supply are given here. But for this simulation we can provide same supply, same 5 volt as well, because if you notice here, this VCC2, this can take 4.5 volt to 36 volt as well. So if I provide 5 volt, it will be operational. So for this simulation I am connecting these two and I am giving 5 volt supply. So L293D connection is ready. And if you use L298N, this IC in your physical environment as well, the connection are almost similar, because this out A and out B and all other pins, they are synonymous with this L293D. So I don't think that if you face any problem. So our circuit configuration is ready. Now all we need to upload the code in it. Okay, let's move on to the code in CodeVision AVR. Now the code is already, I have already written it, because I think you are already familiar with the environment, how to create a new project and how to write those things. So if I want to demonstrate again, so all things, these portions are demonstrated, and this portion, if you build your code, then by default this portion is written. So you can use this, because already it is like this. You are using A2 as on, then A1 as on, similarly A0 as on means output. So in comment section it is already written that you are using bit 2, bit 1 and bit 0 as output, and other pins are, you are not using this, so let's say they are input. And similarly these are the initialization. So if you want to omit this and if you want to write other things, like in our experiment we have written it like okay, in our code we have written here DDRA 0x07. If you write it, that will also be okay. So I'm just showing you DDRA, that was 0x07, and then port A, that was 0x00. So if you write this, that will be okay, or also the default portion will also be okay. And you should be good at indentation to have a good readability. So I'm just indenting this one. So this is the code I already demonstrated previously. Now all I need to build this. So here I'm clicking build of project files, and it is showing that no errors, no warning. So I can go to our Proteus here. Now I need to show the code. So I am clicking, double click here, and here you know that we will be using 16 megahertz. So that's why this CL fuses, you can select the last one, and then here you may write it 16, then M, then H, then Z, 16 megahertz. And program file, you need to show your program file's location. So I have written our program here. So within this debug code exe, then this Intel hex file, you need to select this one. I have written our project name as practice, that's why this one is practice. Now I'm clicking on OK. Now OK, so I drawn the circuits, then I uploaded the code, so all things are okay. All I need to do is to click on this, that is run the simulation. So now I just clicked on run this simulation. Now it is simulating. So you know that this is our first interrupt and this is our second interrupt. So if I press on this, and we develop this as falling edge, so I just clicked on falling edge given, and if you notice it is rotating anti-clockwise, so it is rotating in one direction. So we provided low and high, right? If you remember, I'm showing you again. So in this interrupt 0 you provided low and then high. So by providing low high, your motor is operating anti-clockwise. Now if we provide the second interrupt, so I just clicked and it is slowing. Why slowing? Because it has inertia, because you are using almost a practical one. So slowing, now it is moving in opposite direction and clockwise direction. And you know that in case of second interrupt, you provided first high and then low, so obviously the direction will be reversed. That's why now it is moving at a different direction. And if you provide the first interrupt again, now it will be slowing and then it will be moving at opposite direction. So your program is now operational. And again, so I mentioned these things and report. If I want to demonstrate again, so obviously you need to connect this sort of motor with this out 3 and out 4, and also you need to use these 3 pins as well, that is EN2, IN3, IN4. So you may connect these pins with other this here PA3, let's say, and similarly IN3 with one pin and another pin. Then you need to write necessary codes, because in program here, if you notice, we just use 3 A0, A1, A2. So if you use another motor, let's say you can use A3, A4, A5. So you need to provide necessary signals, and you already know what are these signals. One is the enable signal, and the second one is the INA, INB for first motor, and for second motor it will be INC or IND. And in this simulation it will basically IN3 and 4, because here instead of ABCD it is written 1, 2, 3, 4. So your experiment is now operational. So if you have any further question, you can reach me by email or Slack, WordPress comments or mention. So thank you. I may end it here.